Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. The action has already started.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Bernardo Silva. Oh, that's nice. And the shot!
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
And here's Foden. He's gone for goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? Carvajal calmly anticipates. And he welcomes it in. Now it's Mbappe. He's picked his... Mbappe! Has fallen kindly here.
Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Madrid with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And that has been knocked clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's a sweet ball, that. Foden.
Bernardo Silva.
He steps in, and that's the end of that.
And Bernardo Silva!
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Doku.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, I've always been impressed with Dani Carvajal, Peter, because of his work rate and incessant running. A consummate team player and a real fighting spirit inside him. You know, he's got that grit about what he does as a fullback. Although we're starting to see flashes of individualism here and there, and I hope that can only improve his game.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. He's gone forward.
Doku.
Now, what about a counter-attack? It may be goalless, but it is not without interest.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Short changes him with that pass.
Oh, good ball.
Steaming on goalwards. Now that looks a decent ball. Rudiger. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He has found a way through. They're urgent. He's had a hit! They've scored!
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Madrid have taken the lead.
Well, that gives them the privilege to...
Foden! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
They've played it short.
Great chance! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
And now they can spring out of defence. Bellingham. Valverde. Well, there's the clearance. And he was quick to react. And it's De Bruyne. That is good alertness. Camavinga. Aims beyond the defence. Foden. Haaland. Mendy kept his eye on it, and he's there. Vinicius Junior might just make this. Doku. Rodri. Doku. And it's Ake. Oh, he's found some space here. Doku looking to get on the end of this. It's a goal kick. Mbappe looks to get on the end of this. Bernardo Silva. Bellingham. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Doku. Foden. Oh, the whistle's gone. What's he given? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. So the last big chance perhaps before half-time. They're taking a moment to consider their options. And the shot! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Haaland. He's away! It's a good spell of possession, this. Doku! That's another chance! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. Couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, we thought this would be close, Peter, and it's proving us right so far. They're well matched, and it...
Haaland! Superb goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Decent hit! It's off target and by quite a way. Chooses to go cross-field. Doku. Ake. That'll be a throw. Rudiger. Mbappe is herring after that one. Chouameni running with the ball. Oh, good ball, shots on here. Rodri gets it away.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Well, that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Plays the ball back.
He's got no choice here, he had to go backwards.
Not the most accurate pass. So Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's De Bruyne.
Rudiger gets across to intercept that.
Rodri. Good purposeful running this. And here's the chance to counter.
Bellingham charging forward.
Bellingham! It's a goal! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
Oh, the contact was fantastic. Right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Lewis.
Bernardo Silva. That looks a good ball through.
Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
Now that's well seen too.
That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Valverde.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour.
Haaland.
And De Bruyne!
Well, now it's a race for the ball. And smartly reclaimed.
It's a mighty effort!
And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
So, third corner of the game.
El dorsal 5. El dorsal
And it's been
23.
taken short.
Serán sustituidos
Aimed in towards the
el
centre.
dorsal 10.
And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner.
So, their fourth corner of the game.
Haaland!
And that is doing no harm at all. Vardiol cuts it out. And he cuts out the supply. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Good spot, he's seen the run. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Haaland. Just 5 minutes remaining now. And no, that was never going to make it.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Haaland! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. That's headed upfield.
Vinicius Junior
Is onto it in a flash. Eder Militao cuts out the pass.
Alaba.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
For Valverde.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Rodrigo.
Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Rodrigo really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Can he finish? Valverde. Rodri gets over and intercepts. And we're done. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. And he's managed to get free. Camavinga. Nice control. Bellingham. Oh, that's neat. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I think you're going to have to go a very long way to find a better all-round midfielder than Fede Valverde. He's got the engine to do all the covering, but he's a lot more than that. He's got the strength, the tackling ability, good composure on the ball and balance in his game. So you'd really struggle to find any weakness.
Okay, interesting. He's found a way through. Mbappe. De Bruyne. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Now it's Bernardo Silva. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And he's picked out the run. He has found the way through. Mbappe. Ruben Dias did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Mbappe. Lovely bit of skill. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Haaland! And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
So we're still where we started right now. Done delicately. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Doku. Oh no, what has happened here? Haaland! And he's done it! So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Always onto this. Now it's Haaland. Carvajal. And it's De Bruyne. And he's played it back. Can he finish? That's another chance. It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Valverde.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And they're back on the ball again. Camavinga. Mbappe. Tries a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Cleared without hesitation. And now a sudden chance to counter. He could be in here. He's one-on-one, shot, has a goal! Oh, what has happened here?
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Rodri picks it up from the goal kick. Camavinga. Oh, super find. No, that's been intercepted. Played towards the front line. Succumbs to the pressure. That's gone for a throw-in. Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. And he's in on goal. And the pass is intercepted. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And it's De Bruyne. That's good running with the ball.
Un minuto de descuento.
Gives it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Leading 1-0 at the break. Bellingham! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Camavinga. Can he put it away? It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he can clear it away. And the keeper's got it again. Rudiger. Here's Tchouaméni. Vinicius Junior. Valverde. Chance for the header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape. Certainly when defending.
He's got the shot away! Now that is commitment to the cause. It's their second corner of the game. Stones getting this one clear. Valverde. And here's Vinicius Junior. Haaland under intense pressure.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
He's shifting through the gears here. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Carvajal. Valverde. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Valverde. Oh, he's played it in low.
Decent hit! And again!
And he's really put himself on the line here. So, third corner of the game.
Cambio de jugadores.
And he's there to clear it.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And here's Haaland. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. The referee's awarded a free kick. So a chance here, what can they make of it? An opportunity then to pull clear here.
Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois!
Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
They've played it short. Rudiger wins the duel this time. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Oh, nicely intercepted. Akanji. Haaland. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Vinicius Junior. Driving on and making good progress. And he's got the beating of his man.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Rodri. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Defending was strong and firm. Haaland.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Oh, there's a probing ball.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Madrid can breathe again, just.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
He's found a way through.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Mendy. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Cleared without complication.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Ake. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And he's quick to get it clear again. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And time is up. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Stones. Nkunku. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see, and that applies just as much to his passing game as it does to his shooting prowess. He generally likes to keep things simple, taking as few touches as possible, but making every one of them count. I've got a feeling he's going to be a real handful for the opposition here.
Well, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Doku. And he's being shifted off it. Olise. Now it's Thuram.
So nearly the perfect ball.
Nothing significant to report up to this point, but we are still very early in the game. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Thuram. Olise. Now it's Thuram.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
He's a sharp little ball here.
De Bruyne.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Olise. Foden.
Foden! Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! A finish right from the top drawer!
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
A 1-0 lead established. Shot a goal! He has done it! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So that's 2 now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Now it's Foden. Doku.
No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Oh, it shapes to shoot! It's in!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
And the finish!
And that is doing no harm at all. Conte.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
No way through. Olise. Doku.
Oh, they can break here. Oh, delightful ball. Haaland! They've done it! 2 to the good. They have breathing space. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Haaland simply knew the ball was asking to be hit first time because of the way it arrived. And boy, did he hit it.
And the shot!
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Oh, perfectly measured that. Olise.
There's the hit!
And he's really put himself on the line here. France with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. And that's an excellent interception. And he's quick to get it clear again. Thuram. Conte. Another pass just keeps...
Big chance! And it's in! A goal at a really telling moment.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, and the first half is done. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. Well, time to catch your breath after a manic first half. Goals, goals and more goals, but only one between them.
Votre attention, chers spectateurs. Nous vous demandons de bien vouloir garer vos véhicules uniquement dans les parkings prévus les jours de match. Merci de votre compréhension.
And the action is back underway. Doku. Haaland. He's had a hit! Has another go! It's there! How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, good defence is built on positioning, communication, and you've got to have a desire to attack the ball, but they were found really wanting then on all three aspects. Nobody took charge.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Nice control. Mbappe! Oh, denied brilliantly.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Bernardo Silva. Stones chooses to go back. France are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And here's Thuram. He's got the shot away! And he's there to clear it.
Incentive set and incentive...
Oh no, this does not look good. Ruben Diaz, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
That's beautifully weighted. And that's put paid to a promising move. Hernandez. Chouameni. Elise. Well seen, saw that coming. De Bruyne at his creative best. He set up 2 goals. Haaland under intense pressure.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now.
Doku! Now, who's going to be first to this? Nkunku. Mbappe. Ederson punts it upfield. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Chouameni. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Doku. Foden. And now the breakaway. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Stones is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Rodri kept his eye on it, and he's there. Elise is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And it's Stones. Out for a throw.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 20, le numéro 13, le numéro 9.
Oh, good steal, he just read it.
7, le numéro 4. À leur place, le numéro 6, le numéro 14.
Grealish.
Le numéro 11. Le numéro 22.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
He's had a shot! They are rampant! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So now the difference is 3. Grealish.
Now this could be a chance. Now it's Bernardo Silva. That's good play. Kovacic.
It's Kovacic!
Kamavinga. Akanji kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Il y aura
Kovacic.
2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Bernardo Silva really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Now there's a fine ball. Kamavinga could move up a gear here. And that is as far as it goes. Well, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, to win they will relish, having pulverised what was... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. The action has already...
And the finish!
Loose ball, oh, he's been caught on it here!
Oh, it's come loose. So nearly the perfect ball. Diaz. Mohamed Salah. Oh, Szoboszlai!
Now he wants to get in on the act here.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Madrid are looking to go forward now.
Jota. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Alisson. He's an excellent shot stopper, Peter, first and foremost, but he's just as good at creating chances as he is snuffing them out. He can spread the ball out quickly to both wings, whether it be with an accurate long pass or a quick throw, and that places him in the top order of the world's keepers.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Camavinga, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Courtois sends that a long way. First quarter of an hour gone. That's a nicely measured pass.
So we're still where we started right now. The ball has bounced loose now.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
McAllister. Szoboszlai. And Alexander-Arnold.
Has a shot!
And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Mohamed Salah has given away a free kick. Mendy. Chouameni. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Mbappe. Bellingham.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Bellingham gathers from the goal kick. Diaz going full tilt down the left.
Oh, that's well spotted. Pass somewhat off target. Robertson. Well read, nice interception. Bellingham. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And that could set him on his way. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Robertson. Alexander-Arnold. Carvajal gets across to intercept that. Now it's Valverde. Camavinga.
Vinicius, he's had a hit! There it is!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Nunez might just make this. Konate promptly onto that, and that is that. Robertson. Diaz. Liverpool have a free kick. This looks like a more than decent chance to strike.
Yeah, and I think it's a lesson to be learned in not conceding free kicks in this area.
That was travelling.
Now he's off and running. Well timed, excellent interception. Passing is crisp and sharp. Good spot, he's seen the run. Diaz was alert to the possibilities, but in chance! And that would have been some goal.
Vinicius Junior really ought to have made that count. He made all the right moves.
Bellingham is fouled. Tchouaméni. Camavinga. Tchouaméni. And here's Mbappe. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And the counter is on. Darwin. And the whistle goes for half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Valverde! And it's in! And this is getting better and better.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up. Well, oh, what has happened here?
Diaz! They've done it! Right back in the game!
Liverpool get themselves back into contention.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Szoboszlai. Shot
Shot a goal! They've scored! They are right back in business.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Mbappe finds himself offside. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
That's good running with the ball.
Vinicius Junior.
Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Short changes him with that pass. Szoboszlai. Now it's Diaz.
Now the finish! Denied by an instinctive save.
Nunez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Szoboszlai plays it short. Camavinga. And now a sudden chance.
Nunez! Oh, another save.
Liverpool have their third corner. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Valverde. Diaz does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Jota being hunted in packs.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
That has been cut short. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Camavinga. Alexander-Arnold. Szoboszlai. To McAllister. Nunez. Rudiger makes the interception. Camavinga, who does have an assist to his name. And the keeper's got it again. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And he's been shifted off it. That is good alertness. Carvajal. Bellingham. Well, that's beautifully weighted.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
El dorsal 6, el dorsal 23.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Oh, he's through the middle.
Modric, el dorsal 11.
Showing good feet. No, he wasn't going to let him past. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
And here comes the corner. He's tried one! And now they can spring out of defence. Couldn't squeeze it through.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Valverde. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. And the pass is intercepted. And here's Chiesa. Oh, what a ball! And he's made sure that's not getting through. Alexander-Arnold. No way through. Great ball, Chiesa! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
Up he goes! So nearly the total turnaround. They simply ran out of time. It has ended all square. So it is something for... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. And that gets things running. Camavinga. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, this guy, Alexis McAllister, is someone whose stock rose dramatically due to his exploits with the national side. But he's someone I see as a born footballer. I mean, he can play the 6th position, he can play in the number 8 position, but I feel he's probably best suited to the number 10 role because I think he has that creative edge, he has that craft, and that's where he should be used to greatest effect.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Valverde. Chouameni. Robertson cuts out the pass. Diaz. Bellingham. That's a little off target. Diaz. Alaba. Oh, red. Nice interception. Alexander-Arnold.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And now the breakaway. Szoboszlai. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. No, he's not getting his way this time. Well, they've got it again. Camavinga. Mohamed Salah. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Diogo Jota. He is through here. Oh, well played, well played.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Alexander-Arnold. And he's intervened well there. Nunez! Oh no, it's an own goal!
No, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Jota. Liverpool ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. And he's through, it's one-on-one! There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And that has put paid to that. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Bellingham. Now that looks a decent ball. Van Dijk makes the interception. Alisson sends that a long way. And that could set him on his way. Oh, it's a nice idea, but it's Salah! Now, who's going to be first to this? It's a mighty effort! Crossed in once more. And that should be the keeper's. Diaz. He's in a good position here. Oh, important interception.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Great ball if he can get there. And he's managed to get free. Mbappe! Diaz. Bellingham. There's the shot! And yes, it's there! They have come roaring back.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Bellingham! No, he couldn't get hold of it. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Camavinga. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Liverpool head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half. But the score at half-time is 1-1. And the game has already resumed here. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Mbappe! Goal!
Oh, the skipper has made such an important difference to put them in the lead again, but they can't afford to retreat and defend for the rest of this second half. To do that would invite trouble.
The skill and the confidence was just brilliant, and he showed both a quick head and even quicker feet.
Madrid go into the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Szoboszlai. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Vinicius Junior. He's found a way through. Looking for the runner. Mbappe ploughing through. Big chance! Alexander-Arnold getting this one clear. And he's gone backward here. Valverde was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he was quick to react. Alaba. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Oh, well played, well sorted out. McAllister. Robertson. Well played right into his path.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And the shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Alexander-Arnold. Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Bellingham looking to add to his goal. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And he's there to get it away. And here's Bellingham, picked out brilliantly. And smartly reclaimed.
That's just playing it safe and simple. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Look at the space here. Can he finish? Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Liverpool with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Diaz, decent hit! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 10.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper.
El dorsal 11.
He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter. There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Oh, nicely intercepted. Van Dijk. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. McAllister really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
And the counter is on. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Not the most accurate pass. Chiesa looking to penetrate opposition lines. Great ball and the shot! Alaba taken back almost at once.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Madrid are looking to break at pace. Rodrigo. Oh, the ball's gone astray.
Habrá 2 minutos
We are
de
into
descuento.
overtime.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Gravenberg. Can he get it through? Courtois getting this one clear. Vinicius Junior. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Liverpool pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
So that's got things underway.
Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Mbappe.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I'm really impressed with this guy, Jude Bellingham. For one so young, he has wonderful intelligence and a great ability to read the game. The most expensive 17-year-old in the game too, and he's got a wonderful natural feel of space.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities.
Chouameni. And here's Vinicius Junior. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Camavinga. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mohamed Salah. Now it's Diogo Jota.
Tries to dink it in.
Pass somewhat off target. Salah. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, played right into his path.
Decent hit!
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Mbappe is sporting a guilty look after that.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Oh,
Bellingham! They've scored!
that is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Mohamed Salah.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And the counter is on.
That is a great pick out. Nunez!
Nunez! It's a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Liverpool grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
So what can they make of this? Bellingham.
Look at the space here.
Mbappe.
There's alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Now it's Diogo Jota.
He's through it, and a shot! Picked out brilliant, and he's following up!
No, he's missed it.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Camavinga. Vinicius Junior. Always onto this.
Valverde! And it's in! to the lead once more.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
That's Valverde.
He's found a way through. Mbappe. There's the shot.
And he's had it nicked away. It's a sweet ball, that.
Oh, shooting chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Vinicius Junior actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Keeper has taken decisive action. Valverde!
It's gone backwards.
Modern football for you, and all that pressing.
He's got space in the area. There's the hit. He has done it. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into space to finish things off, but the failure to spot him was ghastly defence.
Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Madrid blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Alexander-Arnold
Plays it short.
Oh, such a clever touch. Alexander-Arnold.
He's gone for goal!
And the keeper read that really well.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
That looks a cracking ball.
Big chance!
Well, now it's a race for the ball. Backward it goes. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
And it's half-time here. So off we go once more.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk. Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
This then an ideal chance to cut the deficit. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle.
He's gone for the shot.
It's loose now and they want to get it back. Brilliantly cut out.
Has a shot.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Valverde in acres of space out wide.
It's a mighty effort. Mohamed Salah.
Diaz. Eder Militao. And it's Rudiger. No, that's been intercepted. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Szoboszlai.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Real chance!
Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
That is good alertness. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Mendy deals with that comfortably. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And here's Diaz. Madrid needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And the finish!
And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Alexander-Arnold. Bellingham proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Oh, he's been hits one! They want to be quick to recover this. Valverde does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Interesting ball. Robertson. No foul, says the referee. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Well, that's well spotted. And here's Mohamed. It's Salah! He's scored!
And they are right back within touch!
All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
That's just brilliant counter-attacking football, and as soon as possession was theirs, it triggered a move of devastating speed that was just too hot to handle.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 7, el dorsal 6 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 11.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Se va a realizar un cambio.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Darwin. And that is a little undercooked. Modric. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well, that's beautifully weighted.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Bellingham. Endo. Robertson. Nunez. Oh, can he finish? And that's a real chance missed.
And he could have eased the pressure on his team by taking them within one of an equaliser.
Gomez kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Darwin. And it's Salah. Turns back here, probably the best option.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
2 minutes to be added on. Madrid do have a chance to counter here. He's shifting through the gears here. He's going for goal. Oh, denied brilliantly. And the referee brings it to a close. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Well, we're on the way. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And he's straight offside. Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Camavinga. That is a great pick out. Can he finish? Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, with this guy, Peter, Antonio Rudiger, you've got to think they'll be playing a high line. His athleticism and pace in recovery are both going to be critical. But I just feel he understands the art of defending better than most. No surprise, given his footballing education, of course.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Valverde. And he has been fouled there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. And we have the first dead ball situation of the game. Promising one. Decent hit from there.
Alexander-Arnold. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Bellingham, Valverde. Robertson kept his eye on it, and he's there. Driving forward. That's a nicely weighted pass.
Valverde.
Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And here's Diaz. Nunez. Can he put it away? And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. That's the throw. Eder Militao. Bellingham. Played out to the left flank. He's picked his way through. And that's been drilled in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Madrid applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often.
Shapes to shoot! He's delivered all right!
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Camavinga, oh, nicely intercepted. Diaz. Nunez. Camavinga. Mbappe. Bellingham.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Robertson cuts it out. Diaz. And Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Diaz. Now there's a fine ball. And he's following up! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Robertson. Nunez! That's a half-decent try. Liverpool have their second corner now. Oh, it's come loose. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Nice interception, well timed. Camavinga. Oh, they can break here. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Eder Militao. Mbappe. McAllister. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Darwin. Camavinga.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Bellingham. Camavinga. Chouameni. That's Rudiger. Carvajal. Could move up a gear here. McAllister. Robertson.
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. So the last big chance perhaps before half-time. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. And the ball's come loose here. And we've reached half-time.
So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here, the game still up for grabs, and the half-time score 1-0.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Gakpo. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
McAllister. Konate. Now it's Darwin. And here's Gakpo. It's a sweet ball, that.
He's had a shot!
It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. He's shifting through the gears here.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Now it's Darwin. So Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And he's quick to snatch it back.
So there's the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Szoboszlai is offering a wry smile there.
So, third corner of the game.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's through here. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
He might be Vinicius Junior! It's in! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control.
And he draws the sweetest of pictures.
The skill and the confidence was just brilliant, and he showed both a quick head and even quicker feet.
Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Oh no, he's got that wrong. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Valverde, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Szoboszlai. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, better communication and...
he's given it away.
He's one-on-one, surely! And the finish! He scores!
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 8.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
El dorsal 10.
Liverpool get themselves back into contention.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key.
Madrid have it back and can go again.
Bellingham! He should have put that one away.
Bellingham has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Carvajal.
Oh, what a pass!
And he's heaved it away. Moved on forwards. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Jota has a go! And again! Oh, taken with style! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
We have ourselves a real game here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives.
Gravenberg getting this one clear.
And that has left him in a heap. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Very little time to go, and they have a free kick in a really promising area. And distance is no problem here. The angle's tight for a shot. Just off target.
Mbappe did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
So here comes the substitution.
El dorsal 5, el dorsal 6 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 11. El
Alexander
dorsal
Arnold
19.
into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Can he get it through? Gakpo. Now it's Darwin. Gravenberch! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Great hit! Decent enough try.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Forwards and with intent. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle.
Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated.
Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature.
And already we're underway here.
Alexander-Arnold. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Darwin. Stood up well to him there. Soboslai. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
There's no shortage of great fullbacks in the game today, but Robertson really is among the very best. Some true legends of the game have sung his praises, and I can't disagree. Pace, directness, distribution are all his outstanding qualities, and he does it time and time again.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends.
McAllister.
Rudiger did well to step in there, that was more than necessary.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well read, nice interception.
Robertson. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that could set him on his way. And here's Mohamed Salah. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when...
Mbappe! He's delivered all right! And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Madrid have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Now it's Mbappe. Well, that's been cut out, well played.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
McAllister. Vinicius Junior. Always onto this. He's shifting through the gears here. Decent hit! And it's in! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, the goal was really well worked. Look, the game is a constant search for space, and he found a pocket.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Darwin. McAllister. Konate. 15 minutes till half-time. And Konate. Good read, needed to be. And the shot! Really well taken goal. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Liverpool get themselves back into contention.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Out of play for a goal kick. Mbappe might just make this. That's a throw. Just eases him off the ball. Liverpool are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Oh, super find. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Nunez. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And we have our very first corner.
They've played it short.
And now they can spring out of defence. Konate cuts it out.
Mbappe. Vinicius Junior.
Real chance here. He has found the way through. Alexander-Arnold did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now who's going to be first to this? Rudiger cut. Referee's had a look and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, the two sides have made this a pretty decent game so far. Both have contributed on the score sheet. There is a balance wherever you look.
No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And here's the chance to counter. Camavinga.
Bellingham. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And he's had it nicked away.
Madrid have it back and can go again.
Diaz.
Robertson charging forward down that flank. Gets his pass away.
And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Well, they are still trailing and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish.
Diaz. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape.
Oh, what has happened here? Oh, smashing header!
Madrid upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
He's found a way through. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was. That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
That is a great pick out.
Shapes to shoot! He's got a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial. And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
Cambio de jugadores.
Liverpool choosing to make the first change.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 8, el dorsal 5 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 10, Modric. El dorsal 11. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Jota. Núñez.
Liverpool have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Tchouaméni. Liverpool perhaps contemplating their next change here.
And he's in on goal. Vinicius, he's had a shot. It's in. Into the lead once more. That was a given. It always was.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Oh, that's a key interception.
Just a quarter of an hour to play.
Now it's Rodrigo.
Modric. Swept in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
Both sides
6
then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
El dorsal 19. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Great ball, and he's in here. He's had a hit.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Gakpo. Núñez is onto this. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Salah. Now it's Jones.
He's dealt with that really well. Jones unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Tchouaméni. The final 5 minutes. Alexander-Arnold spots it and intercepts.
Mbappe. Modric. Always onto this.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Gomez.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
And here's Jota. Gakpo.
Habrá 4 minutos de
Jota.
descuento.
Can he get away here?
Mohamed Salah!
Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Mohamed Salah did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Gakpo. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
Oh, that's nice. And the shot! They've done it! Dying minutes, and we're all square again.
That will be it. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish.